every time someone walked past the wealthy man, he would start counting. When he reached 3, the woman would always turn to look at him. His handsome face always caught women's attention, but the wealthy man wasn't interested in any of them. What he truly liked was someone who didn't care about his appearance, so he had a new girlfriend every day. He thought he would never find true love in this lifetime. But one day, while he was working at the factory market, a female employee walked past him. He started counting as usual, but when he reached 3, she didn't turn around. He kept counting, yet even after she had completely walked away, she hadn't looked back at him even once. David's competitive spirit was ignited. He stopped Anna right as she was leaving work and invited her to dinner, offering a luxury car as a condition. He thought Anna would accept without hesitation, but to his surprise, she not only refused but also berated him, calling him a good-for-nothing who only relied on money to solve problems. David couldn't believe it. No one had ever spoken to him like that before. He thought they would never cross paths again, but Anna never expected that her family had secretly arranged a marriage for her. She had to marry a wealthy man with intellectual disabilities to pay off her family's debts. Anna completely broke down. Looking at her mother's selfish face, she decided she couldn't take it anymore and fled her home that very night. With nowhere else to go, she could only hide at the factory where she worked, crying silently all alone. Just then, David came to inspect the factory equipment. Fearing discovery, Anna hid herself, but unexpectedly, David dropped something. When she looked up, their eyes met head-on. In an instant, the atmosphere became incredibly awkward. Anna hurriedly explained what had just happened. After hearing her tragic story, David couldn't help but feel compassion for her. He offered to let Anna stay at the factory. This heartwarming gesture changed Anna's impression of him. Just as the two were chatting, Anna's family suddenly arrived on the scene. Upon learning that she was planning to elope, her brother flew into a rage. He ordered Anna to come home with him immediately. Coincidentally, David's father also appeared at the factory gate at that very moment. He assumed that David was the one trying to help Anna elope. To avoid a misunderstanding, David asked Anna to explain the situation clearly, but to escape this arranged marriage, Anna didn't tell the truth. Instead, she confirmed their suspicions, admitting that the man she loved was David. No sooner had she spoken than David fainted from shock. His father believed her completely and immediately decided to hold a wedding for the two. David, of course, would not agree. He immediately sought out Anna and asked her to explain the situation clearly, but just as the two were arguing, Anna's brother suddenly burst in. Thinking David was about to abuse Anna, he raised his hand to strike him. David had no choice but to explain that they were discussing the engagement date. He even called his father to confirm. Only then did the brother believe him and let David off. And so, the two were forced to hold the wedding. Amid everyone's blessings, they recited their vows of love. The two performed a dance, pretending to be deeply in love. After the wedding, the two began negotiating terms, demanding that they not interfere with each other's lives after marriage. After saying this, David even took off the ring, but just as he was about to leave, his father saw him, so he followed him out, wanting to see what David was up to on his wedding night. Soon, the unsuspecting David arrived at a party his friends had thrown for him. All the beautiful women in swimsuits had David very excited. Just as he was enjoying himself, his father suddenly appeared right behind him and accused him of behaving outrageously for abandoning his wife on their